Okay, everybody. I've already gotten a couple of texts or emails and Facebook posts to me, messages about the change. I'm those of you that are relatively new. What you have to know is that I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Those of you that have been with me for a long time know that I'm going to tell you what I feel, give you my reasonings for it, and that's what it is. Sometimes much to the chagrin of maybe some leadership, etc. But here's my take on this. Um, do I think that maybe some of you are feeling that the burden has been placed on you? And that's some of the indication that I've gotten in some cases. And I can understand how you feel that way. I'm not necessarily in that voice. But yeah, your costs are going to go up. We're in a high cost area. Okay. So, I will tell you most of my transactions are between 450 and 7 or 8. Okay. Many of you, your transactions are basically between 6 and 9, or even 6 and 1 million. So is this going to cost you a little bit more? I'm not saying it's not. I know it is. Okay. When you listen to Marco, there are some very cogent realities cogent reasons why we have to do this, because of the very, very unfortunate realities that we may be facing. Do I like the fact that our fees are going up? No, not at all. Do I think that? Um, am I disappointed? Absolutely. I know that a lot of us were thinking, and Josh at one point had said that he had no intention of raising fees. But what it comes down to is the reality is that because of the legal situation, that Marco is trying to be forward thinking instead of being in the tail chase of everything. He's trying to be ahead of it and protect us. Some of you may not go along with that, and I understand that. Emotions will run high, but I'm going to tell you, in general, the are your fees increasing? Yes. One of the people that sent me information said basically now our cap is $12,000, which is essentially the same as it is with EXP. Well, yeah. Okay, let's just take that as an example. Okay, EXP, you have a cap of 12,000, but you're paying a percentage, and then you cap, and then there are other fees on top of it. Okay, so I just had a conversation with a guy from EXP, and yes, the fees, there are all these different fees of E&O fee, okay, which we don't have. A fee for review fee, okay, which we don't have. I do that because that's my job. EXP, you have this really neat thing there. You log in and you have an avatar, and if you have a question, there's a broker there, but it's not your broker. It's some other broker in the state. Okay. You can call me and you get an answer. So are our costs going up? Yeah, they are. Do I see the fact that the high cost areas may be having to deal with this more than some of the other areas? Yeah. There are still agents in lower cost areas that are going to be paying this as well, because they deal with higher price homes in that area. Do I like the increase in fees? No. Do I think it's necessary? Well, if the industry is looking at all the problems that the legal system is trying, and the Justice Department, by the way, is trying to place on top of us, I think Marco's just being smart and forward thinking. When it comes down to all the different options, I don't think that there's a better deal. Yes, there are companies that are cheaper, but I just still don't think it's any better deal. I think overall, Fathom is the best. Look, at 68, have I seen a lot? Yeah. Um, at 68, with my experience and knowing the competition and things out there, uh, I'm still here. I'm still with Fathom because I believe in it. I've been here since 2015, January 2015. Have I had opportunities? Yeah. Have I maybe thought at times? Maybe I did think of things like, oh, well, what if I just went out on my own? It was just me. But I'm still here because I believe in Fathom. I believe in what Fathom does. I believe very much in Marco. I've known Marco since January 2015. He's been a straight shooter with me, and we've talked on a number of occasions. In fact, he's asked me for information on a few occasions and talked to me about run things past me. So I believe in Marco. I think that as a CEO, he's going to do everything that he can to protect us and to make sure that we are viable. I think that Marco is probably the best choice to be a CEO right now in our environment, in the way the real estate is being challenged. He's been a CEO in a number of different companies and done well by them. And so I trust him. The other thing that I'm going to talk to you all about is the fact that when you look at other companies, and you guys mostly know me, I'm not one to toot my own horn, but I don't think any one of you has ever worried about me not getting back to you or giving you an answer or being honest or straightforward or giving you advice or helped you through things. And I think that ought to count for a lot. And I don't know if you're going to get that with any other company, because a couple of you said, I'm going to start looking. Well, I mean, that's your prerogative. But again, I believe in Fathom. I believe in Marco. I believe in myself. I believe that I do a great job for you as a broker. Not the best job, and I'm trying to improve on that. But I think that you're going to find that in the long term, if you leave, you may be back. And if you don't leave, I think you're going to be very happy that you didn't. Okay, so that's my 2 cents with this. I felt I owed you a video. I owed you my outlook on it. I'm probably going to try and set something up, Zoom call later this week, to where anybody can come on and talk to me and ask me questions, and we'll have an open forum about it. I have no problems with that. Okay, so thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and let me give you my 2 cents on this whole situation. But I'm staying. I think it's the right thing to do to raise the fees to protect us in the long run. And I still think we're much better off than you're much better off than with any other company. Thanks.